Lydia, sending love.
Jennifer, please say yes. Let's get married in Switzerland.
Welcome to Switzerland.
media, sending my love.
Hello to everybody who's joining us again today. So, we have a lot of people. Actually, I've already seen you guys last stream. I wonder why. So, again, welcome to the World at Your Home series. And now we are at episode 3. And I guess a lot of people know why we are here. Why are we here today? Let me know on the comment section what exactly are we going to discuss today for today's Switzerland highlight. So if you didn't see the title of the screen, oh, someone is already there saying it. Miss Chi, hi. She is correct. We are going to be highlighting the shooting locations of Crash Landing on You, or also known as Cloy. So we've been talking about Cloy since last year, actually, when the lockdown actually started. Remember, Chloe was our very first Korean novella that actually, helped us throughout the start of the lockdown period. So, this is why we are so excited to bring you all the shooting locations of Crash Landing on You in Switzerland. That's why we have a really nice lineup of speakers for today. But before anything else, I would like to say hello to some of our viewers. We have Miss Leia Quijano, Miss Anna Ayo. Welcome and thank you for watching the stream. We have Miss Chi, we have Miss Tessie, si Sir Lindon na gusto talagang manalo ng trip to Switzerland is also here. Miss Angeline Son, Miss Michelle Tan, Miss Riza Pavilion, so many people. Miss Judy, hi. Thank you again for joining us. And of course, we have Sky Peak Travel, who's representing or who's represented by Sir Christian. Of course, he's always here, even in our webinars. All right, so we also have Sir Charlie, Sir Ramon, who won the 500 Gcash credit last time. So I hope you win again. Who knows? So again, for those who have only joined us today, we are giving away a 9-day trip to Switzerland. So how are you able to join this? If you were not able to watch the previous streams, pwede pang humabol. The only thing that you have to do is 1, follow and like the Tours R Us page. 2, watch all the live streams we had, because if you don't, then you won't be able to follow or do the next 3 steps. The third step is to share our live stream to your friends and post them in public with the hashtag MySwitzerland. So don't forget to share the live streams with the hashtag MySwitzerland and make it public, and answer the question at the end of the stream. This is actually our way of knowing that you did watch the whole stream. So at the end of the stream, we're going to ask you one question and you have to put them on the comment. So if you didn't comment or if you didn't answer, like last time, the answer was Vive. And if you answered it incorrectly, meaning wrong spelling, then you're automatically disqualified. So again, answer the question at the end of the stream, and you must have watched all the 3 streams, meaning you must have answered all the questions in the 3 streams in the comment section for you to be able to win or get a raffle entry for the 9-day trip to Switzerland, care of Europamundo Vacations. So there, we are also, of course, giving away a 500 peso Gcash credit and a surprise voucher for the chosen sharer in every live stream. So again, for this live stream, we have 2 winners. We're going to choose 2 winners from the sharers. So please share the live stream now to your friends so that you can either win a 500 Gcash credit or maybe a voucher to, I guess, in Zurich. Who knows? I'll show you later. It's a surprise. All right. So again, we are going to discuss today about how romantic Switzerland is. Trust me, yesterday I was crying a bit looking at all the videos that I was showing you today. But we have a really nice lineup of speakers today who are going to show us a little bit of the shooting locations or the romantic spots that Switzerland has to offer, so that you can also live your Captain Ri and Yoon Seri dream romantic Korean novella when you go to Switzerland. So let's get this started. Let's get this party started. So before anything else, I would like to introduce our first speaker. Let me just put on my script. All right. So she takes care of destination wedding to Switzerland, on top of being the digital project manager in Switzerland tourism for Southeast Asia. With Switzerland's many breathtaking landscapes, she takes couples and wedding planners through the beautiful wedding spots available in Switzerland. So introducing Switzerland as the perfect choice for their once in a lifetime event. Let's welcome the project manager for Southeast Asia for digital projects of Switzerland Tourism, Miss Jennifer Chin. Hello, Jennifer. Nice for you to join us again today.
Nice to have. Thank you for having me, and really nice introduction that you have. And I'm so glad to be back here saying hello to the Philippines audience as well. I think you have been missed. We have been talking about crash landing on you so much. And I'm here again to actually tell you a little bit more about destination weddings over in Switzerland.
Perfect. All right. So the floor is all yours, Jennifer.
Okay, then just to start off, how's everyone? I hope everyone is doing well over in the Philippines. I say hello. I'm actually situated in Singapore. And let me know if you would like to get married in Switzerland after seeing the video. I think if you are in the lobby while we're waiting, the video actually has one that actually shouts out, Jennifer, will you marry me? That's really my wish, but it just so happened that they have the same name as me. But if you're like me and you would like to say yes in Switzerland, which is our hashtag, please comment below and I will take you through now of our presentation. If I could have my presentation slides on to start saying yes in Switzerland.
By the way, Jennifer, can you just share the screen because it's still not showing on my dashboard?
Okay, got it.
So maybe while waiting, I will show the Say Yes to Switzerland video.
Yeah, that would be great.
That's what I was crying about. That was actually the video I was crying last time. I was like, manifest. All right. Actually, it showed up a while ago, your share screen already. So just try it again and I'll put it up on the stream.
Okay.
So for those who want or have not yet been married, Jennifer is your person. You can say yes in Switzerland. Trust me, my parents are also waiting for that to happen. We have actually some people there saying yes in Switzerland. Yes. All right. Okay, there you go. So
right.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
Thank you, Phyllis.
Oh,
so I'll take over from Phyllis. After all, I'll say yes in Switzerland. Everyone asks me whenever I talk about Switzerland, why? Why should I get married over in Switzerland? I think there is a plethora of reasons to actually get married in Switzerland. Firstly, I think a lot of people view wedding as a private and you want to keep it really close to heart. So sometimes your affluent clients or even yourself would like to have some privacy and confidentiality that you would find over in Switzerland. Also, remember, Switzerland is in the central of Europe. If you want your guests to actually fly in from everywhere else, it's very accessible. There's a lot of direct flights all around as well into Switzerland. Moreover, to have your guests flying to Switzerland as a wedding spot, they're actually allowed to actually explore so many beautiful places in Switzerland and even around as well. And how can we forget the breathtaking backgrounds in Switzerland that actually provides an awesome backdrop for a lot of your pre-wedding shoots, your wedding days photographs that would have lasting memories. So this would be one of the biggest point that I always say, why Switzerland? And then I also talk a little bit more later about what are the extraordinary venues that you can actually find over in Switzerland to hold your once in a lifetime events. And then in Switzerland, the world is your oyster over in Switzerland. There's a variety of wedding styles that you can dream about to hold your wedding as how you wish it to be like. And also more importantly, it caters to your needs. So it be just a two event or a celebratory event that can be done as well. Also, importantly, you want everyone to have fun. So pre and post social programs are also available in Switzerland if you hold a wedding there. And last but not least, you want your wedding to be legalized over in Switzerland. That is possible as well. So then, as I promised you, the extraordinary venues that you can think about to hold your weddings over in Switzerland. Look at the picture. You can hold it on the boat. You can hold it in the mountains, in the huts, in historical hotels. I think following what Anita will show, and also in Jungfrau York as well. Magical gardens. I think there is a lot of beautiful gardens that is available in Switzerland to hold your weddings. The water dreams, there is a lot of mountains and lakes. So as what I show you on the boat, in the lake, that's your water dreams come true. Elegant villas, castle, as your princess dreams come true. And off the box, you could have in the igloo, in the cable car, wherever that you can think about. I think Switzerland have got you covered. So then I move on to what I talk about with regards to the variety of wedding styles that you can actually enjoy. So look at this picture is one of our Bollywood theme wedding with all the colored beautiful powder that they actually uses during wedding. That is something that you can actually envision while in Switzerland as well. And of course, adventure wedding, winter wedding, which is a season that we don't have in Southeast Asia, is a really popular wedding season for us over in Switzerland for Southeast Asia. And like I say, cable car. And, you could have it in a historical hotel with a beautiful backdrop of architecture and culture, and also on the boat as well that I've already mentioned. So all kind of wedding styles that you can actually think about, you can actually fulfill it over in Switzerland. Then I mentioned just two. So you could just keep it really private to be just the two of you. We call that an elopement. So there's a lot on our website to give you some idea of what kind of wedding styles that you want. And it could be just for two. Or it could be a memorable event like what Jessica Cindy, she's actually the gown designer of Crazy Rich Asian, that movie. So she actually held her wedding over in Stadt in 2019. So it's a full-blown celebratory event with all her family and friends flown in. So that could be something that you're looking at as well if you're thinking about wedding over in Switzerland. And not forgetting the program for the guests. So when your guests come, you could even start off with having them being transferred to your wedding spot and have program as you transfer them on the train to have a cocktail reception en route to your wedding venue. Like I say, they could enjoy the cable car, rides, and also Switzerland has so much to offer in terms of sports or even in the summer and winter. City and village tour, they could actually experience culture and be, spoiled for choice on food. And also, like what I say, with regards to special location for meals, you could have it in the Old Town Square, a whole long table for your guests, or even a bachelor or bachelorette parties or after wedding parties at your choice in Switzerland as well. So some little inspirational idea of what you can do in a group or with a family when your wedding is held here. And then like flag throwing, and of course, some wine tasting that can be arranged as well. So this would actually spark off much more interest for your wedding guests to not just view it as a wedding event itself, but a whole wholesome program where your pre-wedding, during wedding and post-wedding is all covered for over in Switzerland. So then I come down to one of the questions that I have with regards to getting married in Switzerland. I want to be legally married in Switzerland, not just a ceremony. Yes, that is possible. We can actually arrange for a civil marriage for foreign citizens. There's some requirements that needs to be done. And, you just have to follow the instruction, have it planned, earlier, maybe more than 6 months in advance, just to have all the administrative work done. And you can already say yes in Switzerland legally. So this is something that, I'll encourage everyone to think about if you want to have a wedding over there. Then, with regards to wedding, there is 101 resource. And for Switzerland wedding, we believe images tells a big story. We have our Instagram, we have our Pinterest. And it's very important you go into our website, myswitzerland.com/wedding. There is so many information that you can actually gain inspiration from. And also a little tip when you get into the website is actually go into the wedding location. You could even filter it accordingly on what kind of style you would like to have, a wedding hotel, a ceremony, or even a special menu in the city, in the countryside, at the lake, and in the mountains. All kind of choices that can be filtered to find that perfect spot for you. And then I leave you with kind of like the proposal to start with, if you have missed this. I think Phyllis would also be showing some of the videos. If not, I know what we can do is, of course, the social media.
Jennifer, please say yes. Let's get married in Switzerland.
Thank you, Phyllis. And like I say, you can follow us on social media, My Switzerland, and our Facebook page, YouTube, Twitter, and all the wedding page is also on our site as well. And then I leave you finally with a message for this coming winter for Switzerland to get married. I hope I could play this.
What is more romantic than white-covered cities and countries?
I think in any case, the main message is actually to welcome you to Switzerland. It is a place there where all your dreams come true. And if not, I would actually pass this on to Phyllis at this point of time with regards to...
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for that. I think a lot of people are saying my heart is crash landing in Switzerland. First of all, you need to find a boyfriend or someone to say yes to. Yes, we have a lot of romantics. We have a lot of romantics on chat and they really want to also get married in Switzerland now. So we're going to go back with the questions later during the Q&A portion after all the presentations. Thank you again, Jennifer, for joining us, and we'll see you again later.
Thank you, Phyllis.
Thank you. All right, so we can see that a lot of people are so inspired. Yes, Switzerland is amazing. That's also one of my dream wedding destinations. Let's hope it does happen. Don't worry, Sir Lyndon, at some point you will hopefully get to Switzerland. Even if it's not marriage, maybe you'll be able to go there. But yes, we see a lot of people who also want to say hashtag yes in Switzerland. But of course, it's not going to be possible without knowing the different locations in which you can actually also do your wedding and also do your Captain Ri and Yoon Seri moments, especially in this next destination that we're going to feature in Switzerland. So to take us in a nice cheer actually trip. Remember, if you were here last live stream, we were taken on a live trip in Vevey. This time around, we are going to be taken on a live trip in Zurich. So to introduce the person who's going to give us a live tour, she is responsible for the promotion of Zurich, the surrounding region, in Southeast Asia and Korea. Zurich has been her home for 4.5 years, and with her job, she gets to fall in love with it every single day, as she has to showcase all the wonderful attractions the city has to offer. So, introducing the area manager for Italy, France, Southeast Asia, and Korea of Zurich Tourism, please welcome Anita Berardi, live from Zurich. So, let's just see if she is here. All right, let's start the tour in Zurich.
So hello everyone, my name is Anita. I am from Zurich Tourism and I'm very happy to have you here for this webinar today. I'm not sure if you already spotted me. I am right in front of you right now with a blue jacket and I am standing in the middle of Paradeplatz. This is one of Zurich's main squares and it is located on the famous Bahnhofstrasse. Why am I starting from here today? The reason is very simple. We are going on a themed tour, Crash Landing on You in Zurich and in Switzerland in general. And this is one of the first places that appear in the TV series in Zurich. So hello again, I'm a bit closer now. My name is Anita and I am from Zurich Tourism. And thank you very much everybody for being here. So I've told you a minute ago that this square is one of the first squares that appear in the series Crash Landing on You. To be precise, Sodani, so not the main character, but still one of the very important characters in the series, she exited from here. So it's about arrival in Switzerland. She arrived in Zurich. This was her first destination here at Paradeplatz. So speaking about arriving in Zurich, it's really easy to get to Zurich. As you know, Zurich is the main city, the biggest city in Switzerland, and also the main airport arrives right here in Zurich. And sorry about that, that's how it is when you're live. And the airport is actually only 10 minutes away from the main train station by train. So in the scene in Crash Landing on You, Sodani was actually coming out of this tram number 2. You will see it next to me in a moment. And she arrived with her luggage and she was walking and arrived in Zurich. So today I will take you in a 15-minute, very quick tour through the Crash Landing on You filming locations in Zurich. And we start from here, Paradeplatz, and now we will go to another place. On the way, I will tell you about some other things in Zurich so that you can learn a little bit about this city. And I'm sure that like Crash Landing on You, you will fall in love with it. So let's go. You are actually mounted on a bike right now. So I will be riding on the bike with you, looking at the way where I'm going, while I can explain some of the things that we will see. In the meantime, we see a lot of trams passing by here in the Paradeplatz. This is also the main center of finance in Zurich because you have the headquarters of very important banks like the UBS, and the Credit Suisse, which are two of the most important banks actually in the world. And now we are going to go to the direction of Bahnhofstrasse. We're actually already on Bahnhofstrasse because the Bahnhofstrasse is located on the Paradeplatz. Well, the Paradeplatz is located on Bahnhofstrasse, and the Bahnhofstrasse is the main shopping road of Zurich. It's actually the road that you're seeing in front of me right at this moment. I will hop on the bike, so I go a bit faster. If you're biking in Zurich, you always have to be careful not to go straight on the tram lines because it can be very dangerous. Your bike can get stuck to it and you can have a small accident. So as I was saying, this is the Bahnhofstrasse. It's the main shopping road of Zurich, and it goes from the main train station of the city down to the lake. It's 1.4 kilometers of pure luxury. You have so many shops on the Bahnhofstrasse. You can find most of the international brands like Piaget, Chanel, Prada, Gucci, and all the very expensive brands. If you start closer to the train station, there are some of the a bit cheaper brands like H&M and Zara. And the more you walk, the more expensive it gets. As you can see, there are quite a lot of people around right now here in Zurich. It's a beautiful day, and you can also see the very beautiful autumn colors of the trees around surrounding the Bahnhofstrasse. For the plan today, we are going, well, this is a bit newer part. There is something that not a lot of people know, but the Bahnhofstrasse until about 150 years ago used to be a channel. So there was a channel here instead of the most luxurious road in the city. And today, as I said, it's one of the most luxurious roads. It used to be the most expensive road in the city until a couple of years in the world, sorry, until a couple of years ago. But now it's, I think, on 10th place or something like that. Now we are arriving. I'm sorry if it's a bit bumpy, but that's how it is in the old town. We are in the Augustinergasse. I will give you a better look at it. This is a very beautiful road in the old town of Zurich. It's very picturesque, and it's actually one of the very old roads in the city. But since we don't have so much time, I will just hop on the bike again and continue to our next destination. So the old town of Zurich has a very long history of about 2,000 years. About 2,050 years ago, there were the Romans that were living here in the city, and we're actually now going to one of the places where they had their settlement. It was a very important place as a trading route here in Zurich. So there were a lot of people that used to pass by Zurich. So there was a fortress of the Roman Empire that was kind of like a border control. So they were controlling everybody passing by with their trading goods. Okay, sorry, you're becoming a bit distorted, but it's all right. The perks of being live, right? Okay, so now we are on another road. This is the Rennweg, and let me get in front of you. There we go. Here I am. So the Rennweg is one of the very nice roads in the old town. Right behind me on the right-hand side, there is the Hotel Widder, which is a very nice, luxurious boutique hotel, 5-star, that was constructed inside of 9 old town buildings. So this is a very interesting place. It's a very nice boutique hotel with beautiful restaurants. And it's part of a group called the Living Circle that has many different hotels all over the city. Actually, only 3, but not so many. So yeah, the Rennweg that crosses with the Bahnhofstrasse at the bottom. Now I will hop onto the bike. We can see already some beautiful fountain, a beautiful fountain here in front of us. Zurich is a city that is well known for its many fountains. We have over 1,200 fountains with drinking water. So you can actually drink from them. And here at Zurich Tourism, we always try to say to the tourists coming to Zurich, do not buy plastic bottles. Just maybe if you don't have any bottles that you can fill up, buy one, and then just keep refilling it. Fill it, fill it, fill it. Because water is really, really delicious here. Okay, so as maybe you can hear also from my voice, I'm going upwards. Thankfully, I decided to get an e-bike today so that it's a bit easier for me because it's quite a steep road. And here we are arriving in another very beautiful location called Lindenhof. Maybe you've heard about it before. And now you can see here in the Lindenhof, we have the autumn going on. All the trees have leaves falling, the orange color or yellow color. But what would be more interesting for you is located on the other side of the square. Oops. And let's let me reach there. So the Lindenhof, as I was telling you before, is the place where the fortress of the Roman Empire was located. So this is a small hill overlooking the old town of Zurich. And here is the place where they had their fortress and the border control for all their goods. So I arrived at the right spot now. Maybe some of you will already recognize it. There's quite a lot going on at the moment, but in any case, here I am. This is another one of the filming location of Crash Landing on You. Maybe you can remember Yoon Seri walking around the square. And she was standing more or less over here with looking for Yoon Bin or oh, now I don't recall the name of the main character, but it's Yoon Bin is the actor. And she was looking for him. You heard somebody playing the piano here next to this fountain on the right side. And she really thought that it was him, but it wasn't. So very sad story, but we are very happy that they were here anyways. And now I will move a bit closer because this is actually one of the places where that you see in every single episode. Oops. As here, there. Just give me a second. Okay, here I am. So maybe you can recognize church with the two towers. That is the Grossmünster. And in every single episode, in the credits or in the music of the beginning of the series, the two main characters walk across each other without seeing each other, unfortunately, in front of this church that you can see there. So this is a very important place for Crash Landing on You because it's the main location, the main filming location here in Zurich. It's called the Lindenhof, and it's actually full of history. So if you come to Zurich, make sure to come to this place, enjoy the beautiful view because we really have a very beautiful view over the old town and over the river. Let me show you. So you have the river Limmat at the bottom and the old town with a wonderful view. You have the universities. So if you see my finger, that is the University of Zurich, and that is the ETH, the technical university, where also very important people like Albert Einstein studied there. And there were 21 Nobel Prizes coming from that school. So it's a very important symbol of Zurich as well. That is another beautiful place if you are looking for a nice view. So I can recommend to go to the Polyterrasse, which is the terrace in front of the ETH University. All right, so I think we should go on, go to the next location. I will hop on the bike again. And let's try not to make an accident. Maybe I will turn the camera so you can see me while I'm biking. And here I am. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the next location to show you the last streaming location of Crash Landing on You in Zurich. Actually, there is a couple more, but since we don't have so much time, I will just show you one last one, which is called the Münsterbrücke. And to get there, I will have to bike through the very beautiful old town. I'm thinking, should I switch the camera again to show you the old town instead of my big face? Okay, I will just go down the slope. Yeah, you can still see the very beautiful trees with the orange leaf, the autumn. It's really booming here in Zurich. I am sorry for the bumpiness of the ride. Here we go. We stop 1 second so I can turn the camera around again and show you a bit of the city instead of my face. Although here you go. So that's the reason why the whole road is bumpy, because we have small stone or cobbles. It's a cobblestone road, so makes it quite difficult to keep the phone steady, although you are on a stabilizer right now. Oh, Entschuldigung. Here. Okay. So continuing. You see here in the old town, there are many boutique shops. It's possible to go shopping here as well, not only in Bahnhofstrasse, of course. There are actually quite a lot of nice boutique shops with local brands and some chocolate shops, cafes where you can have some nice drinks. Yeah. Now we are getting to the wine shop, which is literally the wine square. Here on the Weinplatz, we have this orange building. This is the Hotel Storchen. It's another 5-star hotel located right by the river Limmat. So it has a very beautiful location. You have many rooms that overlook the river. And there we have, again, the Grossmünster church with the 2 towers. This is kind of a symbol of Zurich. And now I'm passing over the Rathausbrücke. This is the bridge of the town hall, which is the building right on the right-hand side of the carousel. Now it will be maybe a little bit less bumpy because we are not on cobblestone road anymore. I hope that you can hear me well. And I am gonna go now on the road called Limmatquai, which means it's the road that goes along the river Limmat. And we only have trams passing by and taxis. Most of the other cars are not allowed to pass on this road. And here on the Limmatquai, we have a lot of very nice traditional restaurants. Here on the left-hand side, most of them are restaurants, and they are restaurants that were property of the guild houses of Zurich. The guild houses has a very long history in Zurich. During the Middle Ages, the guilds of the city, they were guilds of professions like the craftsmen, the carpenters, the merchants. They had all their it's like associations, and they had the headquarters where they used to meet, they used to have drinks, and they used to discuss the very important political situation of Zurich, because they had a very strong political power during the Middle Ages. Nowadays, the guilds don't have any political power anymore, but they still have their own festival in spring. The guilds, they have the spring festival called Fechtelüte, in which they meet up, they make a very nice parade, and afterwards they meet down at the square in front of the Opera House to burn the bug, which is a snowman. It's a snowman that has his head filled with explosives. Let me get in front of you. the head of the snowman, the berg, is full of explosives, and they burn the pyre next to below him. And depending on how fast the head of the snowman explodes, it will be a good summer or a bad summer. So this is the ending, the spring festival. So at the end of the season, to say goodbye to the winter and to welcome the spring and the summer. So the spring festival is a really good moment to come and visit Zurich. But now I am at the last location. I think I'm probably already out of time, but I'm at the last location that I want to show you. I will turn you around so that you can see the correct visual. Here we go. I hope you can see enough because it's quite dark. And I will actually go on the other side of the bridge, because this is the place where Yoon Seri is walking along the bridge. She's looking down towards the mountains. You can actually see the mountains. And so this is the last location for me today. I hope that the wind is not bothering you too much. And here we go. So now we've seen some of the places of crash landing on you. We've seen some of Zurich. It's, of course, there is a lot more to discover and to learn about this beautiful city. So I welcome you anytime to come and visit Switzerland and Zurich. And I hope to see you soon here. Again, I'm Anita from Zurich Tourism. If you have questions, you can always get in touch with our tourist information office. They will be very glad to help you with any queries you might have. Thank you very much and have a great afternoon and evening. See you soon here in Zurich. Bye-bye.
All right, that was such a nice tour from Anita. Thank you so much. I think my video has also gone a bit over. All right, so thank you for that, Anita. Again, let me just try to reset my video a bit because it has gone out of focus. There you go. Great. So thank you. That was really nice. Everyone was cheering on Anita. We were actually, whispering on the backstage, like, she's so fit. How can she go up that that uphill walk? She's actually there on the comment section. So say hi to her. Say hi to Anita Berardi, but please do not bombard her with friend requests. Now you're going to be very, very popular in the Philippines, Anita. So she's running back to her office right now so she can answer your questions later during the Q&A. And because she's fit like that, she will be able to teleport back to her office in maybe 20 minutes while Remo is, our next speaker is actually speaking. All right. So for our next, remember that scene in Crash Landing on You, wherein they were doing a lot of paragliding, and also the part where they were overlooking. Actually, yung title page natin, the picture over there is one of the things that is going to be mentioned a little bit live over where we're going next. So to introduce our next speaker, who's going to also take us on a live tour. He loves to show everyone around one of the best mountains in Switzerland. Maybe you can guess. If you already watch Chloe, you should know. And if you meet him, he's always very calm and peaceful. He loves to cycle. It's his favorite hobby. So presenting the Director of Sales for Jungfrau Railways, live in the Grindelwald Terminal to take us on a live tour. Please welcome Mr. Remo Kaiser. Hi, Remo.
Hi, Felice. Nice to see you there. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm so glad to send this live here from Grindelwald Terminal in the beautiful Jungfrau region.
Thank you so much, Ben. The floor is all yours.
Thank you very much, Felice. So I'm standing here right now in the brand new terminal in Grindelwald. Grindelwald just got a new cable car last December with the new Eiger Express. And the travel time to the Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, is so much reduced to only 45 minutes now. So this gives us a chance to visit the Jungfraujoch even quicker and with more quality and with more comfort. I'm here standing right in the center of the new terminal. As you can see behind me, we have the ticket counters here. Then we have a huge shopping area just around us. You can see we are open, we are fully open. People are here to enjoy the mountains. And we have the top of Europe shop as well. We have a Lindt Swiss chocolate heaven. And for the ones who have been to Switzerland, we also have the Coop supermarket. And if you come here, we have a very, very secret place as well. We even have a platinum lounge, which are open for our VIP clients. So just visit us here at the top of Europe. I just would like to show you one more thing before we board to the brand new Eiger Express. Here behind me, you can also see the bistro with panoramic windows. So this means already starting the journey here to go up to top of Europe. So let me just briefly show you how we will travel today. I'm now here at the Grindelwald terminal on 943 meters above sea level. So this means the Grindelwald area, which is easy to reach also from Zurich and of course also from Interlaken. Then we travel on the new cable car, the new Eiger Express. In only 15 minutes, we will travel by the new Eiger Express directly all the way to Eiger Glacier on 2,320 meters above sea level, which is going very fast, obviously, to go to the top of Europe. From there, you still change to the train, which takes us another 26 minutes. And then finally, you will arrive after a stop at the IJsmeer station. You will arrive to the Jungfraujoch top of Europe. But today on our journey, I will just bring you on the brand new cable car on the Eiger Express, as this is our new baby since last night. I will give you more information during our journey to the Eiger Glacier. I'm well prepared. My ticket is ready. And I just easily scan the ticket here. The gate is opening and I'm already at the boarding area of the brand new Eiger Express. So here you can see behind me the brand new Eiger Express. The cabins are really, really big. We have seats for 26 passengers in each cabin. And I can even hear we have some friends here, some dogs also who want to go up to the mountain. So I will just wait for the next cable car to have some more space. You can see people boarding here, the cable car, getting into the cable car. Very smooth. There is no... And here we go. 26 seats. Easy to travel in style to the top of Europe. Actually, the new Eiger Express is a shortcut to go up to Jungfrau, but of course also for the ones who love skiing, as we do here in Switzerland, it's also an ideal way to travel up to the ski area by the new Eiger Express. So let me just turn the cam. Here we go. Here we go. Here you can see the new Eiger Express. We have 44 of those cabins. Each has 26 seats. And it's really a state-of-the-art cabin, which we go now to enter. We do have very comfortable seats. So each passenger will get a seat to enjoy the ride on the new Eiger Express. I will just show you around. Today is a busy day, so we have many passengers coming all the way up to Eiger Glacier or Jungfraujoch. So we're almost departing on the new Eiger Express. And here you can see the easy boarding area. And then here we will start our journey all the way to Eiger Glacier and then further to the top of Europe. Here we go, fasten your seatbelt. We will have a smooth start on the Eiger Express. Here we go. Don't worry, this is a very, very stable cable car. Everybody feels very safe. And here we go. We started our journey up to the mountain. And behind us, you can see the brand new terminal station. And as you can see, the mountain view is just incredible. We travel right in front of the Eiger North face. Right next to us, you can see more mountains as well, and the oncoming Eiger Express cable cars, which are coming down from the mountain in every 40 seconds. So some features about this new cable car. Each cabin has 26 seats, as I already told you. We have 2 screens. So we even have our own power inside the cable car. So there are 2 screens, automatic doors, obviously. And of course, we also have good ventilation up here, a window, and of course, the speakers. So each seat has a seat heating, like I told you. So if you sit down during the winter season, during the ski season, you sit down and the heating turns on and you feel very, very cozy and you feel very good when traveling on the new Eiger Express. Furthermore, we even have free Wi-Fi inside this cable car, the Eiger Express. Free Wi-Fi, of course. And then also we even have a window warming. So we never have steamy windows here. It's always well prepared for you. You can always have the good view on the mountaintop. So we are now traveling right in front of the famous Eiger North face. The Eiger North face is covered today in a little bit of clouds, but I think later on we will have blue sky today as well. So here you can see the village of Grindelwald, a beautiful mountain village with wooden chalet buildings. And already on the way here on the Eiger Express, you can feel the mountain feeling. I can even see some cows down there. So it's an amazing view. And actually just opposite of us, let's have a look on the other side of the mountain. Back there, we have actually a crash landing on new location, which is Grindelwald First Mountain, just above Grindelwald. So this means that crash landing on you was also very important in this area and still is. And you can visit the filming locations of the Netflix series Crash Landing on You. So just opposite of the Grindelwald terminal, we have the terminal here, the village is over here. And just up on the mountain, there is Grindelwald First, where we did have the filming team and where we did have very nice shootings of the Crash Landing on You series. So this is one of our filming locations here on the way up to the mountain. Of course, right now the landscape is so beautiful with the trees colored in red and yellow, the green grass, the cows still eating the fresh flowers and producing very nice cheese. And I'm now traveling here with 6 meters per second. I'm traveling up the mountain on the new Eiger Express. Here you see more of this beautiful, beautiful landscape. It feels like flying, and don't worry, it's very safe, very stable. Even we have some wind, we don't feel that inside the cabin. So we're coming close to one of the pillars. We only have 7 pillars during our ride where we will cross, and this is of course attached to our cable car, and then we will cross these pillars smoothly and slowly and then continue our journey up to Eiger Glacier. As you can see, we even have 3 cables. So this means we have 2 cables which we are running on, 2 stable cables, and 1 moving cable where we are pulled up right now by the power of our station up there. So we get pulled up by the cable here in the middle sector. We just have another cable car opposite us crossing us. As you can see, it's a very, very nice ride. The cabins are very comfortable and people are enjoying their ride here. And as you can see, the panoramic windows are just second to none. So you can see the Eiger North Face very, very easy and very well. So some words about Jungfraujoch, top of Europe. We are now going to Eiger Glacier, where you change to the Jungfraujoch. Travel time from the terminal where I started today to the top of Europe is only 45 minutes. So the travel time is massively reduced. And already on the way up, as you can see, this beautiful journey here in front of the Eiger is just amazing. The views are great. Jungfraujoch is open 365 days a year. So you can visit us every day of the year. Even coming from Zurich, if you visit first Anita and then us, just do a day trip. There are offers also to come just on a day to our region, to the Jungfrau region, and then to visit the top of Europe, the Jungfraujoch. So open 365 days a year, snow and ice guaranteed. We offer the best mountain experience in Switzerland, and Jungfrau is just simply a must-see in our beautiful Jungfrau region. Inside the cable car, we also have some informations on the screens. So you're always up to date about the landscapes, about the climbers you could see, which you maybe spot in the famous Eiger North Wall. Here we look back again to Grindelwald, the beautiful mountain, Wetterhorn, the cable car passing here. I'll just let you enjoy the view on this ride here. So when Crash Landing on You was actually produced here in Switzerland, this new Eiger Express was not ready yet. We were about to construct it at this time. So actually the actors could not travel yet on this new cable car on the Eiger Express. So at this time they did choose to travel on the train. And then on the train journey, it was also an amazing view here on the landscape. And later on, I will show you actually another filming spot of Crash Landing on You, which is Kleine Scheideck, the interchange station to go by train to Jungfraujoch as well. It feels like flying, but it's very smooth and safe. And you don't have to worry about your journey up to the mountains. We have this 360-degree panoramic view, and we're getting closer and closer to the Eiger North Face, to the famous North Wall. And you could never go as close to the North Wall as you can go by the new Eiger Express, today hiding a little bit in the clouds. So Felice, would you like to join this tour in live? I mean, it's much better than just by video, right?
That would be so nice if I were there. I've never seen it because the last time I was there, we still took the long train, the 2 hour, 3 hours one.
Yes, correct, Felice. That's right. We only opened last December, 5 December 2020. So our baby is just 11 months old, and we are very, very proud of our baby. And it's getting 1 year old very soon in December, so we have something to celebrate, of course.
Definitely. I would love to join because the last time I think I got altitude sickness because of the long trip. And then at the same time, it took a lot of our time as well. And now, at least knowing that we can visit Anita in the morning and then come to you in the afternoon, that's so much better.
Yes, Felice, that's right. So we are much quicker now, much more comfort than before, and you can do it even in half a day. So much welcome to come back and to visit the new Eiger Express. It's really a must-see. And who knows, we even have a VIP gondola, so let's see if we can find it when you are here.
Perfect. Does that mean that the VIP gondola can also be rented for weddings?
Yes, actually, we have a special offer for a one-day trip to the Jungfrau. So yes, that's available for weddings. That's right.
Great. So for those who are interested in having the VIP cable car, you can always tell Remo about it. He'll be happy to also maybe live stream the tour for you.
Yes, exactly. And just for your information, I'm also not married yet, but if I would marry, I would do it in Switzerland. Just a little promotion.
You're single, Remo?
Not really.
Oh, no. I was gonna say, I was gonna, try to wingman you with the people on the chat.
I got it. I got it. So you can
Maybe soon.
So you maybe soon. Yeah. You can see here. This is the train line still running. So Felice, this is how you traveled to Jungfrau last time, through the galleries and through the train line to Kleine Scheidegg, where you change to the top of Europe. And now we have our shortcut here with the Eiger Express. So soon we will see another filming spot of Crash Landing on You. I'll just move a bit to the side. And you could see this cabin is really big. So I'm like walking around, disturbing all the other passengers. But they're so amazed by the view. So I think they're very, very happy. Of course. Do you enjoy the ride? Okay, great. So back here, I will try to point that out. Back here, you can see the Kleine Scheidegg. So like I said, the train goes there as well. And Kleine Scheidegg was also a filming spot towards Eiger Glacier, where they also did some shooting of Crash Landing on You. So you see, traveling here is also in the footstep of Crash Landing on You. And by the same time, you enjoy a beautiful landscape here at the Jungfrau region, going to Jungfrau. So Kleine Scheidegg up here, you can see the hotel and the railway station. So our journey is going very quick today. We are now reaching the second last pillar. So in about 2 to 3 minutes, we will reach the top. And can you imagine, Felice, we climbed from 943 meters above sea level. We will reach 2,320 meters above sea level. So this is really fast like you could not do that even by bike. I think Anita is a very good biker, but she could not reach that mountaintop as quick with her bike as we can do by Eiger Express.
I think by the time she reaches the top, she will not be able to speak anymore.
That's why we make it possible to travel for everyone on the cable car, so everyone can come here and enjoy the mountains.
You have very nice passengers in the cable car with you right now.
Yeah, very friendly passengers, because I disturb them with my talking. But do you enjoy the ride here? Yeah. Is it your first time?
Tell them 115 people are watching them right now.
So your live broadcast to the Philippines for 150 people are enjoying this view with you today. Yeah. Thank you for traveling with us. Oh, okay. So we have some international guests. Bienvenido. So now we're approaching We go higher and higher, and we can already see the snow peaks up there and the beautiful blue sky coming out here as we go in above the clouds. Now we're so close to the Eiger North Face. You feel I can almost touch the North Face. So it's amazing to go that close to such a high mountain wall. The Eiger North Face is 1,800 meters of rock just in front of us. What an amazing view. And behind us, up here, you can already see the Jungfrau mountain. So what an amazing view already when traveling up. And down here we can see now Kleine Scheideck. This was also a filming location for Crash Landing on You. So this is our last pillar. We are now approaching the mountain station, where we then change to the train to the top of Europe. Let's see, here are two hikers. You can see them here. So they enjoy their mountain hike here in the area. Easy to spot them from the cable car. So Pen in Thailand is also very happy to give you more information. She's our official rep there. So if you have more questions, just ask me or Pen. We are so glad to give you more details about this journey to the top of Europe. I really tell you, it's a must do when you come to Europe. Visit Eiffel Tower and top of Europe. Here we go, the sun comes out through the rocks. What a view! We are lucky with the weather today. And the sun is disappearing behind the very high rocks. And we can feel like we can touch them from the cable car itself. So as we're entering the station, I'll give you a last view from the cable car itself. Beautiful lake down here and Kleine Scheideck. And here we go, entering the brand new station also here, Grindelwald to Eiger Glacier by the new Eiger Express. So Felice, I will lose the connection when I go through the tunnel briefly. Just that you know, when I would be freezed, this is because I'm inside the mountain.
No problem.
Here we go. Here we arrive very smoothly, and then we break down, and people can easily get off here at Eiger Glacier. So I reach now 2,320 meters above sea level, and we could even go higher to the top of Europe. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye to everyone who joined us. Thank you for keeping us company.
So as you can see also, to get off, it's very easy. There is no step. Don't mind the gap, just get off. And here we go. We are here at Eiger Glacier, where we will change to the train to the Jungfrau Joch. But today, because of time reasons, we won't travel all the way to the top. I will now rush through the tunnel.
We have
And
another fit person here.
I rush through the tunnel, and on the other side, we can already see the mountain top, because we also here put the panoramic windows, and this gives you a perfect view to the mountains. Here you could go to Jungfrau. Those are the boarding gates, and the railway track is just below us. And let's have a look here outside. Here we go. Already from here, you can see the beautiful mountains, you can see the glaciers, and you can already enjoy the mountain view here from the Eiger Glacier Station. And from here, you catch the train all the way up to the top of Europe. This is the railway track, and down below us, you can see the train towards Kleine Scheidegg and Jungfraujoch, top of Europe. Panoramic windows, so everybody can enjoy the mountains here. So I hope you enjoyed the journey here to Eiger Glacier. I'm very glad that I could show you that here, and I hope I could make you a lot of appetite to come to the top of Europe, to visit us, to come here, to marry here, to enjoy the views, whatever you wish to do, you're most welcome. And I would also like to say thank you for this opportunity, Felice.
Thank you so much as well, Remo, for taking us on the journey, the quick journey from Eiger Express. By the way, we actually have a video of you showing us the top of Europe. So would you like us to also show it for those who may not be able to view Jungfraujoch for now?
Yes, of course, Felice. That would be great if you could show that to the audience.
All right.
Would be delighted.
Great. So let me just put on the video. Oops, sorry. The video that Remo also has. Here you go.
I reached now the Jungfraujoch in only 45 minutes, traveling by the new Eiger Express all the way up to Eiger Glacier. And from there, we changed to the normal red train, to the Jungfraujoch train, and now reach the famous glacier plateau here on the top of Europe on 3,500 meters above sea level. Behind me, you can see the guests enjoying themselves on the snow. You can touch ice and snow here the whole year round. And we really miss you. We want to have you back here at the top of Europe, and that you can visit us and enjoy the view as well. Jungfraujoch still offers 365 days of ice and snow. We're open all year round. We're open for you. Restaurants are open, so you can have lunch here as well. So we just can't wait to have you back here up on the top of Europe. Now I will show you the longest glacier in the Alps, which is just behind me. Let me turn the camera for that. And now you can see here the Aletsch Glacier, the longest glacier in the Alps, 22 kilometers long, eternal ice and snow. And up here you can see the Sphinx, the famous landmark here on Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, and the exit here from the building to the glacier plateau. Behind me, you can see Monk Mountain and the famous Swiss flag here.
All right, I think that was about it. So we still got a little bit of the tour from the top. I think this was during STM. I can't remember.
Yes, correct. I didn't go so quick to Jungfrau today because I'm still at Eiger Glacier. But yes, this was during STM, right?
All right. Thank you so much, Remo, for that. Now we are actually heading on to the Q&A portion, so just stay with us. And Jennifer and Anita, are you already here? Anita is already back in the office. Yay!
Hello, everyone.
There you go. All right. So again, what a wonderful cast, right? For us to be taken live on 3 different locations, or at least 2 different locations in Switzerland. That's a world record today. All right. So for those who have questions, please feel free to put them on the comment section. We'll be happy to answer them for you. But I would also like to remind everyone, because some people are apparently asking about how to join or how to win the 9-day trip to Switzerland. So you are going to see the procedures or the steps on how to join the raffle for the 9-day trip to Switzerland. You can see down below. So just follow that, and also on the pinned comments at the comment section by Tours R Us. So for those who are also asking, we are also giving away 500 peso Gcash credit for today for those who shared. So later on, we will do the Wheel of Sharers. But Anita also is giving us a voucher for Zurich. So we're going to give that one a little bit later. So with some of the questions, we have some over here. Actually, one of the question is for you, Remo, coming from Anita. Is it allowed to have a bike on the Eiger Express?
No, unfortunately not, Anita. But if you will come, maybe we make an exception.
That's
But with your e-bike, you can travel without any problems to Eiger Glacier.
So the solution, I should still take the old train to go up by bike?
Yes, that's the solution, correct.
All right, thank you.
Slowly but
Anytime.
surely. All right, we have another question. I think this was answered before. What are the immunizations or vaccines needed aside from the COVID vaccine? You don't really need, as long as you're fully vaccinated with Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Moderna, J&J, also Sinovac is included. And I believe, Jennifer, they have a new thing going on with Switzerland at the moment with what's this? The immunity certificate, is that what it's called?
Right. With regards to certification, we will actually need a Swiss COVID certificate to actually go indoors. So that's where the conversion would happen. So there's this website that I could actually provide across to Phyllis and Phyllis across onto comments that you could actually go into to actually convert your fully vaccinated certificate in Philippines or wherever that you are into a Swiss COVID certificate. It is subjected to processing time of 5 days and also 30 Swiss francs to actually do the conversion. But just take note, you do need to have most of your documents ready, like your accommodation, flights, and also to have your digital vaccination certificate from your country ready to upload. If not, you'll be missing stuff and, going back and forth. So this is a tip for you. And also to download the Swiss COVID app on your phone to get a transfer code as well that would help with the application process. So the processing time is about 5 working days to process. It's pretty straightforward to do the processing as long as you're eligible according to the vaccine, the approved vaccination list that's provided on the website as well.
Okay, perfect. So again, for those who want to get the immunity certification in Switzerland, they are offering this available now for 30 Swiss francs so that you can easily go into restaurants or indoors without, having to be tested every 48 hours. All right, I have a question for Anita. So you gave us the shooting locations for Crash Landing on You, but we also want to see other places in Zurich that's worth visiting. What are the other highlights in Zurich that we can visit aside from, where Yoon Seri and Captain Ree went?
Well, the Old Town is definitely a place, and you saw some of the shooting locations are there. But I always suggest also to go to Zurich West. This is the western area of the city. It takes only about half an hour on foot, 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes by train to get there. And Zurich West is the ex-industrial area of Zurich. And there you can find the ex-industry that have been repurposed, and now they have, for example, one of the ex-industries where they used to build ships is now a city theater. There is a restaurant, a jazz club. So they created new things out of the old buildings. One of the highlights there is the Freitag Tower. I don't know if Freitag is very popular in the Philippines, but it's a brand from Zurich where they make bags out of recycled materials. And the flagship store of the Freitag Tower is in Zurich West. And it is actually very interesting to see because it's built inside shipping containers. And right next to Freitag, there is a train viaduct that has been there for over 100 years. And now they constructed under all of the arches, they have a lot of shops and boutiques where you can go and do some of your shopping. And if I can say one last highlight for chocolate lovers, we have opened just last year near Zurich the Lindt Home of Chocolate. So I'm sure that everybody knows Lindt, this very popular chocolate brand. And they have the biggest chocolate museum in Switzerland with the largest chocolate shop of Lindt in the world, 500 square meters. So to buy all of your chocolate before flying back home. And they have also the tallest chocolate fountain in the world with 8.9 meters, if I'm not mistaken. And it just smells and looks very amazing.
Felice, can I just add something about Lind?
Wow.
I,
My
I,
mouth is now. Sure, go ahead.
I love Lind chocolates, and Anita, we also have even 3 shops in this area. So even one on the top of Europe, one at the terminal, and one in Interlaken. So you go to Zurich first to buy Lind chocolate, and you come here to taste even more chocolate.
Yes, of course. And also, like Remo said in the beginning, it's really easy now to connect Zurich with the Jungfraujoch. So you can actually do a very nice day trip from there. And it's going to be even faster from next year with a direct train connection from Zurich to Interlaken. So it's going to be, it's like the Jungfraujoch is going to be the perfect day trip from Zurich to experience the mountains.
Zurich's new home mountain.
Exactly.
Oh no, Mountain List, no.
The Whitleyberg, our small tiny mountain, is
Whitleyberg.
like 1/5 of the size of the Jungfraujoch, more or less.
That's true. All right, thanks for that, Anita. One last question for Remo, and then I have one last question for everybody later on. For Remo, they're asking about the total altitude for when you get to the top, Jungfraujoch, by cable car or by train. And at the same time, what are the other activities that you can do? Can you also do paragliding the same way that they did in crash landing? And up to what point can they do that?
Yeah, exactly. So the total height on Jungfrau, top of Europe, is 3,454 meters. So almost 3,500 meters. If you go to the Sphinx, you reach 3,500 meters. But don't worry, you travel in style and in comfort, and you will feel very happy. And yeah, paragliding, of course, is also possible. Even here, where I'm right now at Eiger Glacier, from the new terminal here at Eiger Glacier, you can book your paragliding flight down to the valley. And also on the other side at Fierce Mountain, there are offers for paragliding as well. And just in general, this area offers so much. You don't get bored. You can stay even for 1 week.
Wow, 1 week sounds like a really nice proposal, especially after the wedding, no? You can go on a honeymoon in Jungfrau.
Sounds like a very good plan.
All right. So, given that question, my last question for the 3 of you. If you were to get married again, I know Anita is already married, as far as I remember. If you were to get married again, or if you're not married like Remo, where exactly in Switzerland do you want to get married, aside from which you have already presented?
Ladies first.
I have to think about it. It's a very difficult question. I got married in Ticino because it's the region where I'm from, so it's the Italian part of Switzerland. I think if I were to get married again, somewhere nearby some mountains. So I love Grindelwald, for example, but it would be a really, really tough choice because there are so many beautiful mountains in Switzerland. So yeah, I could not choose.
I agree. It's a bit difficult to choose. How about you, Jennifer?
I think it's really hard. There's just so many beautiful wedding spots, like what I share in all the different style of wedding. Can I do all? I think that's possible, right? Asking the
I think that's so expensive.
I think it'll be
why don't you do a grand tour of Switzerland?
A grand wedding tour. I think that's perfectly possible.
That's great. How about you, Remo?
I have a very good plan. I would ask my girlfriend to get married at the ice bar on Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, because you can rent this ice bar privately. So, it's inside, you're only the 2 of you. That's a very, very nice spot. You can rent that. And then for the ceremony, I would go to Grindelwald Fierce Mountain, also a crash landing on new spot, where we have also a little kind of a church. And then you can go to the restaurant for a very, very nice dinner. And in the late evening, you come down by cable car from the mountain. So I think this would be my dream wedding.
Wow, you already got it planned out. I hope your girlfriend is not watching right now. Otherwise, we spoiled the surprise.
Right.
That's right. She's not watching.
All right. All right then. I think we are way beyond time. I'm so sorry for holding you, but we did really enjoy the whole program and the whole live tours in Zurich and also in Eiger Express. But before that, I have one last favor from for Anita and also Remo. So we're going to do the wheel of sharers. And what we do is Zaira is going to share her screen right now, and she's going to scroll down and up the sharers, the list of sharers that we have for today's stream. And all you have to do for the first one is going to be Remo. All you have to do is say stop. And then when you say stop, we're going to stop the scrolling, and whoever has the name on top is the one who will win the 500 Gcash credits. Whereas with Anita later on, it's going to be the Zurich tourism voucher, which I will also show a little bit later. So Zaira, are you ready? Can you share your screen, please, so that we can do the wheel of sharers? Let me see. Is she on? There you go. All right, let me add that to the stream. There. So it's just a little bit hard to see. Don't worry, we're going to be the one to tell you the name. But Zaira, start scrolling up and down. And Remo, tell us stop anytime you want.
Yes, I will tell you. Stop!
Stop. Who is the one on top? Can you? I can't see the name. Let me see. It's so hard to see. Pauline Atienda again. She won already last time during the last stream.
So lucky.
So Miss Pauline Atienda actually won the voucher for highlights of Lake Geneva region. So this time around, she's winning the 500 peso Gcash credit. So congratulations, Miss Pauline, for winning again. Congrats. Wow. Thank you, Remo, for making her win the second time around. There's no cheating here, by the way. Remo can't see the whole screen.
No, I'm
All
up in
right.
the mountains, so I can't see the screen.
Exactly. So again, the next one is going to be for Anita. So Anita will say stop, and they will win this next voucher that I will also show shortly. So start scrolling, Ms. Ira. And Anita, go ahead.
Because I can see the screen. Okay, so stop.
Stop. We have Nilim Revaj. I guess this is Mylene Javier. So Miss Mylene Javier, congratulations. You have actually won. Let me just share my own screen. I have the voucher with me right now. So this is what you have won. Voucher for 2 with Zurich card for 72 hours, care of Miss Anita Berardi. So if you want to redeem this, you can also contact Anita directly. Maybe she will take you on a bike tour as well. I don't know. But yes, you get an unlimited second-class travel by tram, bus, and train, boat and cableway, short boat trips in Limat, river cruises, and so on and so forth. So again, to Miss Mylene Javier, I'm not sure if you're still here. Congratulations. We are going to message you later with the voucher. So thank you so much to Jennifer, to Anita, to Remo. And so my last question, remember we have another grand draw, which is going to happen on the 28th. And my last question for everyone who's watching the stream, you have to write down on the comment section, what are the names of our lovely speakers for today? It's already there. If you're not able to see it, then you won't be able to get any raffle entries. So write down on the comment section, who are our lovely speakers for today in no particular order. Please put the names of our lovely speakers on the chat. I should have removed your names on the on the screen and see if they remember. I will know if everyone is cheating because you are copy pasting the names on the same chronicle. It's in the same order. All right, so everyone's just putting their the names on the comment section. I'm not going to name them again. You already know them. But again, thank you so much, Remo. Thank you so much, Anita. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for taking us on a trip with the Khloe-inspired tour around Jungfrau, around Zurich, and also about the weddings in Switzerland. So we hope to see you again very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you,
us.
Felice. Thank you,
Thank you,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Thank you, Anita.
Froze a bit.
Bye
Okay,
bye,
she just.
everyone.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So,
Thank you.
we are going to just tell you again that next week is the grand draw for our 9-day trip to Switzerland. So if you still want to join, just watch the 2 live streams from before and then also the live stream today. And then you are going to have to comment the answers to all the questions that we ask in the past 3 live streams for you to be eligible to win the Grand Tour of Switzerland. So that's a 9-day tour, care of Europamundo. Again, if you're not interested in winning that, which I'm sure some of you aren't interested in winning this trip, but you would like to do your own Khloe inspired trip, we have actually some of our travel agents commenting on our live stream right now. You can talk to them about a Khloe inspired itinerary and we have them available. So just get in touch with any of our accredited travel agents and they'll be happy to help you out with your Khloe inspired trip. And you can also message us on Facebook and we'll be happy to direct you to any of our accredited travel agents who can help you with your dream trip to Switzerland. So again, thank you so much, everyone. We will see you on the 28th, which is our last stream, so that we can also draw for the grand draw of the 9-day trip to Switzerland. And of course, we're going to have some additional prizes for those who will join us. So see you again next week. And for the speakers, just stay until I end the broadcast so that I can thank you later. But see you again, everyone, next week. And thank you for tuning into the World at Your Home series. So see you and goodbye.